Welcome back to the Stoic Cellist. This episode is my brief introduction to the Stoic Philosophy. Let's dive straight in. Stoicism has its roots in classical Greece. Suffice it to say that Greek Stoicism was an esoteric philosophy that was deeply rooted in the metaphysical. As with many Greek ideas, the Romans adopted it and made it much more accessible and practical. In its Roman form, Stoic philosophy teaches us how we can achieve contentedness through resilience. In popular culture, the word Stoic is often used to describe a person who is unaffected by or stiffly enduring of hardship. This does the actual philosophy a disservice and gives it a grim air that is undeserved and fails to capture the spirit of the teaching. As stated, the prime goal of Stoicism is teaching resilience in hardship. This is not without reason. The Buddhists explicitly state that life is suffering, and almost every other religion and philosophy of significance has this truth built into its fundamental framework, whether or not it's stated so explicitly. However, resilience is not achieved through unfeeling endurance or mindless acceptance. Rather, it is achieved through a frame of mind that, when successfully cultivated, allows the practitioner to better endure the inevitable hardships of life and to tell the difference between true hardship and those times when we are creating our own hardship. With greater resilience to hardship, and recognition of our role in creating it, the good in life is more easily and more fully enjoyed. What does this mean? Some of the most basic Stoic teachings can perhaps be summarized thus. First, cultivate willingness to lose anything you possess, in the sense that everything ends sooner or later whether or not you are ready or willing. Recognizing that we are social creatures, and that we must have both close friendships and a larger social life. Accept that you are a flawed creature, and while accepting that it's natural to be flawed, also know that you can be better. Related to the last point, constantly seeking to improve, and rather than lamenting fate or bad fortune, only asking, what could I have done better? And last, do your duty. To yourself, your family, your friends, and the state. This means taking responsibility for yourself and the things around you, even if they are not your fault. Thankfully, we still have some writings from prominent Stoics. Three of the best known are Epictetus, Seneca the Younger, and Marcus Aurelius. Epictetus did not actually write anything that we know of. What we have was written by his student Arrian, of which only some survives in the Enchiridion, and the Discourses. Seneca is best known for a collection of letters typically titled Letters from a Stoic. Marcus Aurelius was emperor from 161 to 180 AD. He wrote a collection of writings often called Meditations, that was essentially his personal journal, with collected personal reminders and nuggets of his Stoic wisdom. It was likely not intended for publication. My reading has largely been focused on Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. While it is absolutely not necessary for extracting value from these videos, I do recommend this reading for the added depth and additional lessons that can be found. I sincerely hope that you, the viewer, will find your time here well spent. This will be a journey of self-reflection and at times uncomfortable self-honesty. I encourage you to watch with humility and a critical mind. Welcome to the Stoic Cellist.